So now we will see specificity and priority in CSS. So guys, basically if there are two or more CSS rules that point to the same HTML element, then the selector with the highest specificity value will win over here, and its style declaration will be applied to that HTML element. Now guys, what is the meaning of specificity over here? So basically, let's say if you have identified a particular HTML element with the help of two or more CSS selectors over here, then the CSS selector with the highest priority will be applied in this case, and this is the priority list. The very first selector that will be used is using the inline styles that you can use inside the HTML element, and then after that the IDs will be used over here in the priority list, and then followed by the classes or the pseudo classes and the attribute selectors, and then followed by the elements and the pseudo elements over here. So guys, let us check this with the help of examples in VS Code in this case. So let me just remove the previous lines of code that we had written in the HTML and the CSS files over here. Now guys, what we will do is in the HTML file, let us have the paragraph tag, that is the P tag over here, and simply we are going to say this is a paragraph tag. So guys, basically we have this very simple statement, that is this is a paragraph tag. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser. So as you can see, we have this is a paragraph tag text being displayed over here with the help of a P tag. Now guys, what we will do is, let's say we want to change the color of this text. So what we can do is simply in the style.css file we can provide the P tag over here, and then inside this P tag simply we can set the color as, let's say we want to set the color as red color over here. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, we have this is a paragraph tag now getting displayed with the red color. So guys, this is a very simple CSS property that we have applied. Now guys, as far as priority is concerned, the very first priority is given to the inline style that we can provide over here inside the paragraph tag in this case, and then followed by the style that we provide inside the style tag under the head section, and then the style that is present, and then followed by the style that is present in the external files. So guys, let's say we provide the same paragraph tag over here inside the head section within the style tag. So we are going to define the style tag over here, and let's say we define the paragraph tag in this case, and we say that the color is blue this time. So guys, basically we are setting the color of the same text as blue over here. So we have defined the color inside the external file as well, but we are also defining the color inside the internal style as well over here under the head section. So in this case, what the color of the text will be set to, let us check that as well. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the text of this paragraph is now getting displayed with the blue color over here. That's because more priority is given to the internal styling over here when we provide the style tag under the head section in this case compared to the external styling that we have provided. Now guys, more priority will be given to the inline styling that we will be providing over here inside the HTML tag. So let us say inside the P tag in this case, let us provide the style attribute in this case, and then we are going to provide the color CSS property. And then guys, let's say we want to set the color as brown this time. So guys, when we set the color as brown, let us see what will happen. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the text is now getting displayed with the brown color over here. So guys, basically this is the meaning of the inline styles, which is having the highest priority in this case. And after the inline styles, the internal styling will be given the priority, which is over here, that is defined inside the head tag, and then followed by the external styling over here. Now guys, apart from this, we also have something called as IDs and the classes for the HTML elements that we use. So what priority is given to such attributes? So guys, let us check that as well. So simply we are going to remove the inline styling from here, and in this case we are going to provide the ID as well. So let's say we provide the ID as para, and also we are going to provide the class. So let's say the value of class is class1 1 over here. So guys, basically we have provided the ID attribute and the class attribute as well. So simply over here inside the internal styling, what we are going to do is, let's say we provide the ID. So basically we provide the hash character followed by the para, that is the ID of this particular paragraph, and then let's say we provide the color over here, and this time let us take some other color over here. So let's say we provide the color value as chocolate in this case. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the text color is getting displayed with the chocolate color over here. Now guys, if we provide the class name as well, so what will happen? So let us provide the class name over here. So let me just provide dot followed by the class name, that is class 1, and then inside this let us provide the color attribute over here. So guys, let's say we provide the color as black this time so that the text can be displayed as black, but notice that we have also provided the ID attribute over here as far as the color CSS property is concerned. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the text color is still set as the chocolate color over here. That's because the ID CSS selector is given more priority compared to the class CSS selector over here. So guys, even though this particular class selector is mentioned after the ID selector, still the ID selector will be implemented over here, and that is how the priority will work as far as the ID and the classes are concerned. So basically the very first priority will be given to the inline styles over here, and then followed by the IDs that you provide, and then followed by the classes, pseudo classes, attribute selectors, and then followed by the elements and the pseudo elements. Now guys, apart from this, the internal styling that we provide over here inside the head section will be given more priority compared to the external styling when we provide the CSS selectors over here. But guys, let us check one more scenario in this case. So let us say we provide the class CSS selector over here inside the internal styling, and let us remove the ID selector from here. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the text color is now getting displayed with the black color over here by using the CSS selector. Now guys, what we will do is, inside the external style sheet over here, we will provide the ID selector with the color chocolate. So let us see whether this particular ID selector will be given the priority or this class selector will be given the priority inside the internal styling. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, ID selector is getting more priority compared to the class selector, even though the ID selector is provided inside the external style sheet over here. So guys, basically you need to remember that the highest priority will be given to the inline styling over here. So let us check that as well once again, since we have provided the ID selector. So when we provide style followed by the color CSS property, and let's say this time we provide the value as blue over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, blue color text is getting displayed. So in this way, the inline styling is given the highest priority, followed by the ID selector that can be defined inside the internal styling or the external styling over here, and then followed by the class selector that we have just mentioned, along with the pseudo classes and the attribute selectors that we have seen previously, and then after that the elements and the pseudo elements will be given the priority in the end. So guys, basically elements are nothing but these individual tags that we have already seen over here. So guys, let us remove the CSS properties one at a time. So let us remove the inline styling first of all. So when we remove the blue color from here, so basically next we have the ID with the color chocolate over here. So guys, let me just save this file now, and since we don't have the blue color over here, let me just reload this page. So the text is now getting displayed with the chocolate color this time. Now guys, apart from this, what we will do is, let us get this element selector inside the internal styling and after the class selector over here, so that the latest color is from this particular element selector. So guys, let me just save this file now, the HTML and the CSS files, and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So still the color from the ID selector is getting displayed over here from the external style sheet. So let us remove that as well. So when we remove the ID selector from here, the next priority will be given to the class selector this time. So the black color text should be displayed. So let me just reload this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the black color text is now getting displayed, and then finally we have in the end the priority that is given to the element selector over here. So we need to remove this class selector so that the red color text that is present for this particular color CSS property inside the element selector can be implemented on the paragraph. So when we save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser, so red color text is getting displayed over here. So guys, in this way, this is the list of priority for which the CSS properties will be implemented on the required selectors of the HTML elements that you want to implement based on your requirements. So guys, comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is important rule in CSS. So stay tuned.